Okay. I am back, people. And let's get the show on the road. My second live stream. So. Guess I just gotta wait for people to show up again. I'm here. Hello. 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 Anyone out there? There. Hmm. Hey, Nikki. What's up, girl? I know. Everyone tells me that my brain's a little more faster than the computer stuff. So, how do I invite you up? I'm having fun here. I like learning new things. It's always good for the brain to like keep it stimulated with learning new things. So, I guess I go to invite a guest, copy to clipboard, and then what? Instructions. Okay, send. Okay. Yeah, it says copy to clip. Okay. Okay, then put it in chat. Okay. So copy to clipboard. Hold on. Let me find the chat thing. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Bam. Uh-oh. I don't think I did it right. Did I do it right? I don't think I did it right. I don't know. Okay. Cancel. Okay, there we go. Hey, girl. Here we go. Ah, did I do it right? Oh shit. Oh shit. I think I fucked up. Hey, I need you guys to not bark. Okay, hold on. Fucking bandejos. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. Hey, girl.
What's up, girl? I thought I'd come up and be your guinea pig.
No one's never a guinea pig on my shit.
Well, so you could
Except
practice
me.
with me.
I'm just here. Let me fucking. There we go. I'm still trying to put my studio together. It's kind of hard when I share my studio. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, wait, there he is. I gotta share my studio with that guy.
Hi, baby. Hi, sweetheart.
That's my boo boos right there. Come here, Papa.
Mine's in the floor asleep, I think. Sarah,
Oh,
she a
oh,
hoe.
that's my mama's boy right here. I do anything for my baby. Aw. Hey, little guy. Like, get the camera off me.
Yep, that's Buffy, the ankle slayer.
So this one's Spencer. I got Morgan over here. And I got Nonya back with Grandma. I got three of them.
I can't handle one, so I can't imagine three in an RV.
Oh, try three in a 91 Econo van.
Pass. So
3
this is
years stuck
cool.
out.
I'm glad you're streaming. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
this I did it. I toyed around with it late last night. I actually didn't get to bed till like 4:30 this morning. I just couldn't go to sleep. We ended up with a dead battery in this parking lot, and so security rolled up on us and like, what do you want us to do, dude? It's like midnight and we don't got well, we got roadside service, but I'm not calling them at midnight when they're probably not going to show up till 6 in the morning anyway. So the dude was like really cool because we were cool with him, and so he's like, well, not much you can do. You got a dead battery. Like, trust me, dude, do not want to be stuck in this parking lot. I do not like the bright ass lights in them. I try to go find a dark ass little turnout where there's no light and
I hear ya.
stuff like that. So yeah, I thought I'd jump on and damn, you tan.
I live in Florida, sweetheart.
I
I
live
have
in
a dog,
California. Look at what
but I have a dog. I have to walk that crazy bitch like 5 times a day.
my man. He's out in Ohio still. He's working and stuff, but he used to take all three dogs on the bike and go. And people would be like this, like that dude's got three pit bulls on a bike.
She loves outside. She's 14, so she
Ooh,
she just wants to walk and sleep and hang. So I'm enjoying every minute I can, and it gives me a break. Like sometimes I'll be on YouTube doing research or doing stuff. So
yep,
it makes me stop what I'm doing and just go take a walk, get some fresh air. So
yep.
I don't
They're
know what
very
I'll do
good
when
at
she's not
that.
here anymore. I probably won't even go outside.
Like, I swear to God, every time I put my phone in my hand, that's when my dogs start up. But the second I don't have nothing in my hands, I'm not doing nothing. They go lay down and like, but the second I put something in my hands and start doing something that's focusing on me and not them, they are not having it. They start whining and it's like, oh my
Well,
gosh.
Buffy's getting really better because she's getting older, so she can't hear as much anymore. So, like, I can sneak out and she won't even hear me sometimes, and I can leave the room and she won't wake up now. So, about the last 6 months, it's been really nice to where I used to not want to move or get up and do stuff because I didn't want to
Yeah.
bother her, and now I can move around freely because she can't hear me anymore.
I wish mine were like that. They still got good hearing. The two older ones are 9 and the youngest is 8. And it's like they still got that keen sense of hearing as to when they're a puppy. Like when you open a
I
bag
think
of
it's
chips and
just
they're
been
like,
the last 6 or 7 months for her. I took her in February to the vet because in Florida you have to take them once a year for a flea pill or a flea examination before they'll let you give them a pill. And here, like a lot of the ointments and all that doesn't work, but we have really bad fleas, and where I live, there's feral cats. So I took her at the beginning of the year and I told them, I said, I think her hearing, and they did like a tuning fork. And when they brought her back to me, they told her, they said, yeah, she's fine, but yeah, she's losing her hearing. They said it's
oh,
normal for her age. So,
yeah.
but she
That's why, like
sleeps
right now,
better.
I'm teaching my dog. my own form of sign language, like lay down, like I go like this on the bed, lay down, because they are getting old. There's gonna be that point they're not gonna be able to hear, and I'm gonna be like lay down. They're just gonna be like, and I'm gonna be frustrated, like why are you not
Well,
laying
I'm
down?
real gentle
So
with
I'm doing the
her.
sign language
Like
with
I've
them.
had her whole life, so like I touch her and stuff to get her to move and do stuff like that. So I'm real
Yeah,
gentle with her. I mean, she's only 13 pounds. You can't be too rough with her. So like now she walks really slow. Like it takes me 30 minutes, what used to take us like 15 minutes. Plus, she has her
yeah,
fan club. She was born in the park that we live in. So she knows just about everybody in here. They know
yeah.
her. Everybody's dog knows her. This neighbor, she's got one of those little Boston Terriers. And it just, I mean, it almost tackles Buffy every time it gets out.
No,
And I know Buffy hates that dog's guts. I know she does. And but that little dog just loves her and loves me. Her name's Millie. She's like a little crack cocaine dog. She really is. And but she'll
my
tackle, like run sideways into Buff, and Buff just looks at me like, "Really, bitch? Really?" So I feel really bad for her.
it's
But she's a
yeah.
good. She's a
I'm such a
great
stoner.
dog. She don't bark
Yeah.
at other dogs. She don't bark at people unless they walk by the house. She can get outside, and she's just a sweet girl. So I'm enjoying her while I still have her. But once
Yeah.
she's gone, I'm done. I'll never get another fucking pet. I didn't have one for
I
30
said
years.
that, and then
So
I ended up with three dogs.
yeah, but see, I
um,
mean it. I didn't have a dog for years before I had her. My mom had a Yorkie, and he fathered a litter of puppies. And I had said years ago when she had first gotten him that if he ever had puppies, I wanted one. So when he had puppies, there was one puppy for my mom, and of course my mom couldn't take it. So
can you
she
come
had
back
already
here?
promised me. So that's how I got the lunatic. Because normally I wouldn't have a dog.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I could, my dad lives in New Mexico, and I could fly to go see him, but I can't fly with her. Her vet told me no.
uh,
Well, she's just too old. He said her heart could burst
oh, okay.
because of her being so little and so old. He
Yeah,
just told me, he goes, it's not a good thing for her. He goes, if you can possibly drive, that's the way you need to go. And I'm like, well, I won't be
yeah.
going back to New Mexico for a long time.
My dogs, they were born in Slow, California. That's where I was living when I got Spencer and Morgan. It started out I was just getting Spencer because before Spencer we had took in um my I want to say my man's name so bad, but unfortunately it's the name of I'm not. But I'm just gonna say my significant other. um
Because Kickstand's watching, girl.
oh, I know he is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not gonna talk about him.
No, don't. Oh, there's
That's what,
Chandelier.
hey. So see,
Significant other.
I'm such a stoner. I
I know,
forgot
me
where I was
too,
going with
man.
the fucking story. But
Me too.
oh, that's right. We had taken a friend's dog because they couldn't have her no more. But unbeknownst to me, they were a bunch of meth heads and they blew meth in the dog's face all the time. So the dog's brain was fried. I ended up having to make the choice to put her down because she was that aggressive towards animals and people. And it was
That's
more
so sad.
liability on us. It is. And I still cry over it today because I have to be the bad person and say there was no her brain was gone. They damaged her, and it wouldn't be fair for her to continue living that life, having all them like wires crisscrossed and fried and gone. So, but before that happened, she went into heat. They told her she was fixed, and then she wasn't. So I'm like, I went through this whole thing with her being in heat, and she always laying. Like I freaked out. I've always had cats my whole entire life. And so like this dog's just like bleeding everywhere on my pillow. She didn't like me. I didn't like her. at the time. And so when we got these dogs, I said we're not doing a female dog. We're getting a male. I can't do the whole heat thing, you know? So we got Spencer and our friends got Morgan, which is Spencer's sister. They come from the same litter. And they were actually getting ready to head to Colorado. Do you need through now? Okay, I'm going to flip my camera off real quick so my mom can
Okay,
get
honey, go
through.
ahead.
Okay, go through. You're good.
Hi,
Okay,
Mom.
Nikki says hi. Okay.
Andrew and Shonda, Jeffro, they're
Yeah.
all in the chat saying hi to you.
What's up, people? Sorry, I'm still kind of weird on the live stream shit. Give me a minute to
Well,
get
I'm gonna
comfortable
pop
with
in.
that.
I just wanted to come up and let you practice on me. So I'll talk to you again. You have a great day. Thanks for letting me
You
come up.
too.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye. We'll talk soon. But let me finish the story of my dogs. So the people that were gonna take my boys Spencer's sister couldn't take her, and they were gonna trade her for like $100 worth of meth. And I was like, dude, I can't let that happen. So we gave him $50, and that's how we ended up with two dogs. And they have been in they're litter mates. So brother sister, they've always. Oh, Papa, oh, come on. No, he's gonna be. Want to say hi, Boo Boos? Let me bring the camera down to his. He's a little fragile. He's a senior dog and disabled now. Here's my Boo Boos. Say hi, Papa. Aw. This one's Spencer. He's my mama's boy, and I do anything for that guy. I've taken blows to the head. I've had bruised rib cages because people have punched me trying to get to my dogs. Don't mess with my dogs. I am one angry mama bear. He is such a cutie. He is 9 years old too. He just turned 9 in April. And we just had to get him a doggy ramp because he can't get in and out of the RV anymore. So some of God's angels helped us with that. So yeah. I do anything for my babies. I don't care if I go without. My babies will not. These guys, they get dude, my babies, they get steaks for their birthdays. I don't even get that. But I love my babies and I will do anything. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn my avatar on. There we go. I do anything for my guys. I've had them for 9 years. I've been the only mama they've ever known. And it's gonna stay that way. And that is how I ended up in an RV. Well, I was homeless before I got them, but I was homeless when I got them. But I ended up with three because my female ended up pregnant with a litter of puppies, and I kept one. And so having three pit bulls, nobody is not going to rent to me. So we went from a 91 Econovan to this beautiful RV that we now live in. And God has just totally blessed us. We've had some potholes in the road along the way, but those are easy to overcome and just keep driving over. You know what I'm saying? Here, my dogs have traveled all across the country with me, and they hate the winters though. We were stuck out in Minnesota for a few years stranded. We were um doing my mom's bucket list of heading to the East Coast because she's never been to like Niagara Falls and stuff. And her, this whole vacation that we started on was her dream vacation, which turned into one hell of a fucking nightmare, people. Holy smack. I'm trying to curb my cursing, but it's I know I can't give up the cussing. I love the F word. I love saying fuck you to everyone. Yes, everyone, I was actually born. Who wants to join? Andrew. Hey Andrew.
I was gonna show you. Hold on. My dogs too, because I know you like dogs. I have my two are always going wild, but
Oh my gosh, look at them, Mom. They are so cute. Look at them. Oh my goodness, they are so cute. I love the
that's
markings on the puppy.
that's Doja and that's Draco.
Oh, I love those names. My biggest puppy, which is my youngest, his name is Nonio. And I got that name because when I went down to El Centro with my man, where his mom was watching the Telemundo station, and um there was this cartoon. I want to say it was like Nate, like Chavez or something, but there was this little fat character on there named Nonio. And when my puppy was a little puppy, he was a fat, plump little guy. So I'm like, dude, that's his name. We're naming him Nonio.
This is what they do all day.
Yeah, that is so cute. Oh my goodness.
And like my bigger girl Doja, like she knows better. Like she doesn't go too like rough, you know.
Yeah.
Thing is the other way around. Like the puppy, like we have to tell her, like, hey, calm your ass down.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for mine to get out of the terrible two stage. And like I said, they're 8 and 9 years old. I don't think they ever leave that phase. But every second having them has been worth it. Even if it means I live in an RV on the side of the fucking road, I still got my dogs.
Yeah. You know, I got a motorhome too.
I know. You were talking about that some months ago and stuff, and I remember actually seeing a post of your RV on the creeps of Crescent City over some stupid
Oh, yeah.
BS
Yeah.
with Miss Sutter. I understand you've had a personal run-in with her too.
Yeah. Watch out, show too. We go out a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be in Crescent City in July. Yeah.
Uh, I don't look. His RV looks way better than ours, and Linda's gonna. She's a. She needs to lay off the Quaaludes.
Yeah. Um, but it's cool. Like we go out all the time. Like I heard you saying that your boyfriend or your husband is in El Centro. Yeah, I'm like 40 minutes from El Centro.
Well, his family, his mom's in El Centro. He's actually out in Ohio right now. He's out there working right now. So I'm letting him do his thing, and I'm doing my thing.
Yeah, it's it's a cool little town, man. I like honestly, I like El Centro. El Centro has a lot of, I mean, not all of it, but like a lot of it's like ranch living. Like they have like ranches
Yeah,
and that. Um, I like it out there a lot.
I found it to be quite. I went to go pick an orange off someone's tree, and my man's brother was like, they will literally shoot you if you take that orange off their tree. I'm like, are you for reals? He's like, yeah. So other than that, I like it. It's pretty laid back. I'd probably shoot somebody too if they're trying to take food off my property too, you know.
Yeah, yeah, but
But
it's cool.
he's
Like
got
I mean,
family there, and then he's got family over there in Mexicali, and
yeah,
uh,
we go to Mexicali all the time. My wife has family over there. and stuff. So like we go out there, but Mexicali's like an hour and 15 minutes from my house. So a lot of times, like shit, me and my wife, we just wake up and let's go eat breakfast over there. You know?
Oh, nice. That was the first time. Mexicali was the first time I ever tried pineapple tamales, and I've been trying to find them ever since. That stuff was just so good. I've been like online left and right trying to find a recipe to learn how to
It's in
um
a masa.
make
It's
it's a
actually
what?
you gotta find somebody that makes the pineapple masa. It's the masa's the actual the white part, the um
Yeah,
like the it's
the
masa.
court. Yeah, I know what you're
Go,
talking
go,
about. My
go, 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 go. Yeah,
I have
but
I have a tamale pot because my man taught me how to make tamales and stuff. So I'm like, God, I don't have to buy them anymore.
yeah, we do a lot of stuff here. Like I got, well, check it out. I got like a little cool little outdoor kitchen thing going with my barbecue, and it's a little dusty right now because it was windy. But uh, my barbecue,
That's a nice setup too. That's a nice barbecue he's got.
that's a little pizza oven. We did salmon in this thing the other day, and it came out good.
Oh, nice.
And then here's my backyard.
And that was the pool that you were having put in while you were up in Crescent City.
No, I never been to Crescent City. I don't know where that lady got that from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, okay. I've been in Crescent City, but never as a free,
Right. I
never as a
caught that part of the story.
yeah, never as a free person. But I've been to Crescent City. You know,
It's a beautiful place, but unfortunately, some of the people don't make it that like you don't want to see. Like with me, pe- people in Crescent City can sit there and tell everybody I go around causing trouble and wrecking havoc on the town. I'm the type of person who goes and finds a corner in an empty parking lot and parks there to be left alone. And people come to me. And what the issue and not well, the issue and the problem is they get mad because I now videotape them and post them on YouTube because I'm tired of it. I just want to be left alone and people want to come bother me. I'm in my 40s. I'm not in high school no more. I don't play these like I'm a broken person. I just want to live the rest of my days in peace and harmony. I've been a negative person majority of my life. I'm slowly trying to break that habit and mindset of being a negative person, but it's just hard when you got so much negativity coming at
it's
you.
it's not
And
easy.
sometimes it's not.
Like it's definitely not an easy. It's not an easy thing when you're dealing with like crazy shit. You know, like that's something that I had to learn too. Like even when I came into this community, like I tried to come in on some positive shit, and then you know, motherfuckers try to pull you out of that, and at the end of the day, you're only human, so you're gonna bite. You know,
Yeah.
bite back once in a while. And that's
It's like trapping a wild animal in a corner.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, because somebody was trying to call me. No, but you know, and then you lose because then you did it,
You
man. You
stoop to that level. You
yeah, you
stoop to
bit,
that level.
you bit
And I
when
kick myself in the ass every time because I don't have a filter from the brain to the mouth. So whatever flows out my mouth it's it's just me. I don't
yeah,
stop to think what's coming out of my mouth. All I know is I gotta say what I have to say before they take off because 9 times out of 10, what everyone does is they don't even. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put you on mute real quick.
all right. What up, Carlos? Stella. What's up, Stella?
Okay, sorry guys. We had here in Crescent City, we have a lady that comes when she sees us, she'll come up to us and give us a bunch of like political stickers and stuff. She's real awesome. But yeah, that was her. She gave us a bunch of these little stickers. You want to show them? Yeah. Here, guys, I'll show you what she gave us. Check it out. I love this lady. She gives us such cool stickers all the time.
Yeah. But the thing about it, like I was saying last night, like like we all go through shit in life, right? But like
Yeah.
like I'm trying to, I don't know, man, for myself, and it's not for anybody else, really. I mean, I try to do it for myself, man, just to be a fucking better person, you know? Because at the end of the day, you can't please everybody,
No.
and you're a fool if you think you can. Like it's like this, right? Like you could tell people that show their true, like what they're about. Like if you go on my YouTube channel or whatever, and you look at some of the shorts that I put on,
Yeah.
they're all
I,
like
I I saw some of them today. Very positive. I liked it.
exactly. But if you see, like, I'll have two or three thumbs down on them. Like, come on, who do you think that is?
Your
Oh,
haters, the trolls, people
yeah.
who don't matter. That's why I'm
But I'm
like,
hey,
you guys can comment what you want on my videos on YouTube. I really don't care because in the long run, if it's going to be negative, since I'm the one in control of my YouTube channel, I can delete your crappy comment. And I
exactly.
have.
And that's what
I
Jesse
don't,
taught me yesterday. Jesse taught me that yesterday because I was like, you know what, man, I want to try to have like a smooth, kickback, chill, fucking little smile. And but like eventually, man, the bullshit's gonna come. But then
yeah,
like made sense about that. But that's only if you allow it. You know.
exactly.
You
So,
know.
like, I'm still learning that YouTube is like so completely different from Facebook. Like, I'm comfortable doing live feeds on Facebook because it's in front of my friends and family. YouTube, it's in front of the world, or whoever's watching. So it's a totally different and new platform for me.
But Shady, the thing about it is so check this out, right? There's a stranger out there that's going through some fucked up shit that maybe you've already overcome that's gonna listen to what you did and pick up how you overcame it and it's gonna help them hopefully to overcome that, because like us as people, like I know how to like laugh at the fucking haters or the negative people and all that. And I'm sure you do too because you dealt with it or whatever. But there's some people that are too weak minded to do that. So they need that extra like reinsurance or they need to hear it from somebody to be able to do it.
Yeah,
And I think that's where like people with real life experience could come in and fucking help with that because there's a lot of younger people on on YouTube and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like I
yeah,
mean if we could, help with that little change or whatever, like I think that's cool.
yeah,
And I think, and like my big thing with YouTube was always like, dude, like, how dope is it that like here I am in the fucking desert in the Coachella Valley, and I could be talking to somebody in fucking Canada or fucking um, you know, Washington or Kentucky or Alabama or any of those places.
yeah. I love traveling. That's my I excuse me. I went to school in Minnesota and stuff. Like I've traveled. Like I was born in Oregon. I was raised in Michigan, but in between, I've spent a lot of time traveling around the U.S. with my mom when I was a kid and stuff. And I'm glad we got to experience like being able to travel because like I got to see things that like nobody else. that I hang out with, or like my friends, like I'll talk about like traveling. They're like, "Oh my god, I've never been there before," and you have. That's like, for like a prime example, Stoneface Mountain, outside Atlanta, Georgia, that no longer exists. I got to see that before, it eroded away. So there's like, I, I just but anyway, the point of the story is my friend said, you should go on YouTube and just like totally talk about what it's like being homeless, and, the treatment, just put it all out there and let the world know how people really do treat people. And that's what some of my videos are on YouTube, is like, this is how people treat the homeless. I got one video where it's 2 o'clock in the morning. No one doesn't believe you when you sit there and say the cops come knocking on my RV at 2 o'clock in the morning and tell me to hit the road and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
So
No, but the
I
cool thing about it
videotaped
is
that.
for sure show that, but also show like some of the cool shit, like you said, like later on, you're talking about doing cooking some chicken wings up, like
Yeah,
that's cool too. Like, I mean, show all aspects of it, not just the negative. Like, I want to see, like me personally, I'd like to see all aspects on of it. What's your cooking gear look like? What I'm saying, like cool shit like that.
yeah. And
Because
I'm working on that too. Like I said, I gotta actually get off here in a few moments anyway, because I gotta get ready for a doctor's appointment. But like after my
like
doctor's appointment, I'm gonna come back on. I'm gonna cook my hot wings, and we're just gonna have fun bullshitting.
yeah, like something that was real cool to me, like before I ever came to this community or whatever. Like I used to like to look up that EDC stuff. Like it's not EDC like the raving stuff, the everyday carry stuff, like the bug out bags, and like people in their everyday cars or whatever, like they have a bug out bag with, like, in case of an emergency or in case they got stuck, and they had like a little portable stove, a little, what I mean, stuff like that. Like I used to like to watch all of that stuff
Yeah,
because I think it's like it's cool. Like your everyday necessity. What's your everyday necessity? What's your go-to, what I mean, cooking routine and shit like that.
yeah.
I think
Like
that's
I love cooking. Like I love it. It's
yeah,
good therapy too, on top of everything else.
man, I'm right there with you. There's nothing like eating good, you know,
I tell people my number one addiction's food. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not embarrassed of it.
right there with you. Shit.
I
Yeah.
mean, we're all going to die anyway. So I'm not counting calories. I'm not counting numbers of any sort. I'm not watching what I eat. I'm not doing no keto diet. I'm going to eat what I like, and I'm going to die happy.
So I was doing all of that, and then I got like big, and then I started feeling like last year around this time, maybe before this, like I was feeling like shit. Like I'm talking about like shit. Like I felt like when I was walking, like I was off balance and stuff. And I just told my wife, I said, you know what, man, like I don't feel good. Like there's something. Hey, give me that water, man. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it down. All right. Um. So like I was telling my wife, like, hey man, I don't feel good or whatever, and she ended up taking my blood. She taking my blood sugar thing, and dude, I was almost 500. My blood sugar was almost 500, and you're supposed to be under 100. You know,
Yeah.
so right away I went to the hospital. They gave me insulin and gave me a gave me insulin in my stomach, and they gave it to me on the thing. And like honestly, I picked it up already. You did? Yeah, it scared the shit out of me so bad. It scared the shit out of me so bad that I made a change. And like one of my big things was, like, I'm not lying to you, like I probably almost drank about a 6 pack of um soda a day. Yeah, cool. Like I I was just eating like shit. Like me and my wife, we would go to the store, and on the back of our headboard, like we'd have our own. She has her little treats. I have my little treats and little snacks and little candies and little, what I mean, all of that kind of shit, man.
Yeah.
I personally had to cut that off, but it's crazy because like I don't miss any of that shit. Like me personally, I still eat good. Like my
Yeah.
wife that goes out of her way to cook me meals. that are healthy for me, but they're not lacking taste. They're not missing anything. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm not. And do I slip sometimes? Like, yeah, I slip sometimes. I mean, I have a piece of pizza here and there, or whatever. Like I
It's just all about the intake, that
yeah.
you take.
Well, that's what. So my doctor, the doctor that I had at the time, like he was real cool with me. He was a straight shooter. No, which one did you use? Oh, it's came out cool. That's good. My wife, she's gonna go hang out at the pool, so she made herself a drink, and we found this Smirnoff spicy vodka, and
Huh.
you mix it with watermelon juice and a little bit of mango juice, and it's really good.
Huh.
But no,
Vodka and I, we don't get along though.
huh?
I'm a tequila girl.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of tequila too. I have a lot of stuff left over from the party too. So but no, like back to what I was saying. Like we just have to
Yeah.
make conscious choices, man. Like we I want to live. And so my doctor told me, he's like, look, man, he was a straight shooter. He says, you know what? Like I want you. Because my wife was with me. He says, I don't want you to stop what you're doing. He's like, I want you to make your husband his food, do it for him, make it for him, put it in a plate, set it in front of him, and then he looked at me and he says, and then I want you to get your fat ass up and go put half of it back. You know? And like
Yeah.
honestly, like it really worked for me. But now also including doing that, I just kind of watch what I do, like especially my salt intake. That's something that I really needed to do like big time too, is just the salt intake and all of that shit, because I noticed
Yeah.
like my eyes were getting fucked up, and just like I felt like I was ruining it. My doctor said to me one time, he says, I know, believe me, he's like, I love good food too. He's like, but when you're laying in a hospital bed with a tube down your throat, man, you're not gonna be having none of that food.
Yeah. Now you mentioned salt. What kind of salt do you use?
Well, now I tried to only use like pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah, see, I use that and I love that. I put that salt in everything. I've done my research on it. There's enzymes in it that's good for the white blood cells. And I just had lab work done with my doctor. And, she comes back with my blood pressure's normal. My sodium levels, they're normal. And I'm like, dude, that salt is so much better than the table salt and the sea salt because the sea salt and
Come
table
here, Draco.
salt, there's no difference between those two. If you really dig down and do the research on those two salts, they're basically the same.
Yeah.
But
So
the pink Himalayan salt's awesome.
what I've been doing too is like I kind of I put my own spin on this thing. Like I was looking up on YouTube a lot of stuff, and I went on this, like it's called the Mediterranean diet. You know what I mean? And I try to I do that, and then I do like the paleo kind of and stuff like that. Like even in a restaurant, like I'm learning. That's the one thing I'm learning. I'm learning how to order better at a restaurant, like like healthier. Come here, Draco. This fucking dog, like anytime this puppy's out of my wife's sight, like it goes crazy because it's a lap dog, you know. So, and my wife spoils these fucking dogs, man.
Hey, come on. We're
No, I'm
mamas.
I'm all
We
about
spoil
spoiling
our
them, but like
kids.
my wife goes overboard. Like my wife, I don't even tell you. My wife bought a fucking
Oh
Gucci
no.
sweater for her. My wife spent $200 on a Gucci sweater for our dog.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's like too much. This dog's a puppy. This dog's gonna outgrow that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
So
like people getting their babies Nikes and spending like over $100 on those shoes, and they're only gonna wear them for like a month because they've already outgrown them. Like shit, my kid can wait till they're a teenager, their feet done growing, then I go get them a pair of Nikes. But
if
yeah.
if when I was a kid, if we got some like Nikes or something like that, they were for school only. Then you come home and you put your Payless shoes on to go out and play.
My mom was the same way. Same thing with the clothes. You come home, get out of your school clothes, and get in your play clothes.
Yep. Which I mean, now when a kid you didn't understand that, but now being a parent, like you understand that. Like, what the hell? Why do I gotta
Yeah.
do? But so how often do you come to? You don't even really come out here anymore, huh? To like El Centro or anything?
No, I have not been there since 2012. It's yeah.
Oh wow.
We were his mom lives down there, so he hadn't seen his mom in years. So we went and spent a couple weeks down there, and then we came back. When at that time we were living in Paso Robles.
Oh, okay.
They're in
I was
Polk
in I was
County.
I was in Youth Authority in Paso Robles.
I'm not very Paso Robles for me is kind of like during my dark time, my
Yeah.
dark moment and stuff. But I
Yeah.
have a past. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm very open about it. I'm actually getting ready to celebrate my 7th year, June 16th. So I'm pretty stoked because that's 7 years, man.
No, and I hear you on that. Like for me too. So June 22nd is a big day for me because June 22nd is when I came home. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
From doing time, and like it's like my mile marker. Like it's something that you're always gonna remember and shit like that. And
yeah,
you know like that's what I try to tell people. Like there's some people like, oh man, well you talk about prison, you talk about that. Like I'm not trying to boast it or to like show off about it or nothing like that. I bring it up to bring awareness because like th- like people don't realize, like, I'm proud that I went through that and where I'm at now. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And the thing that I'm trying to show is, man, don't judge me by my past. Judge me by what I'm doing right now.
exactly.
And I'm also showing that anything's possible, man. I had everything against me. I had every fucking thing against me, and you know what I mean. I still made it, and that shows that anybody can do it. You just have to don't stay stagnant. Stop. Too
Yeah,
many people stay stagnant. Too many people stay in the comfort zone, and you're never gonna get to that next level if you stay in the fucking comfort zone. Like I did it, and um like working out here, like it's hot, like it gets 120 degrees, but like you know what I mean. It doesn't matter. It
yeah,
doesn't Just because it's summer, you can't say, oh well, I'm gonna fucking just hang out in the air conditioner today or hang out under this fucking tree. Like, you got to get out and get it.
yeah.
Because if
Because that
not,
that AC ain't paying your bills.
exactly. And if you don't fucking work, you can't pay to fucking have an AC. You're not gonna have electricity to fucking run your AC. So I mean, you just gotta fucking put the work in, and it is what it is. But you know,
Have
um,
you invested in solar panels?
you know what? I just talked to a dude about it a couple weeks ago, right? But then I also talked to one of my neighbors, and he said it's the biggest fucking regret he ever did. Because no, but hold on, that's because maybe the company, because every company has a different thing. He's saying that he has to pay a monthly fee for his solar panels that's more than what his electricity bill would be without the solar panels.
Yeah. So you have a motorhome, right?
Yeah.
See, we went to we have solar panels. We got them at Harbor Freight. You should invest in like something like that for the RV, not your home particular, because
No, I have
like when shit
both of 'em.
hits the fan, you're gonna
Yeah.
need to be able to just get up and go. But them solar panels for your RV, man, or your motorhome will come in, like ours has come in hella handy.
Yeah, I
We've
have two
like,
solar panels on my motorhome.
oh nice.
I have two solar panels on the top, and then I also have an extra solar panel that has a stand on it. So like when we're camping or whatever like that, like I can
Yeah,
it has like a stand on it, and I can run it to have a third one as well.
nice.
Yeah.
What have you thought of like a wind turbine
Uh,
for
say
your
it again.
RV? The wind turbines, they have them for motorhomes and RVs.
You know what? I've actually looked into it. The one that goes up on the pole and then
Yeah.
it spins for the thing. I have looked on it, but like honestly, I have mine's a 50 amp service, right? So
Okay.
I have an Onan 5500 in my motorhome. Plus, I have um another Honda like 8,000 watt portable generator too. And then plus I have the solar panels. And a lot of the places that we go most of the time, like we have hookups, you know?
Yeah.
So which is cool. But like I do use the solar panels work perfect. Like if we just go right here to like Ocotillo Wells or whatever like that, it works perfect, you know?
Yeah. You guys, where you're at? You guys stay sunny pretty much year round, do you?
Do we say what?
Sunny.
Oh yeah.
Like up here, we got fog and rain most of the time.
So in December you could go outside in shorts and a shirt. Like it might rain 3 to 5 times in 1 year here, and probably 2 of those days will be like in the beginning of like September or
Yeah,
something like that, where it's like a hot ass rain. But like it doesn't really like rain too much here. But when it seems like for some reason there's one time a year where it rains where it just fucking dumps for a good like hour and it just stops, you know?
yeah.
So
Because like we got the solar panels, but they're only good when it's sunny. So like we saw this other dude on the South Beach last summer, and he had a wind turbine for his RV. So I'm talking with my mom like we need to invest in one of those because when it's not sunny, we can at least utilize the wind off the beaches here.
for sure. Well, next year, for sure. I think it's in January or February. I miss it this year. I want to go to that court site. Arizona Traveler, he's on here. He's a cool dude. I met him like 3 times in person already. Real cool dude. He was telling me about it in Quartzsite, Arizona. They have a humongous RV show, like a humongous, and it's like all the vendors come out and they have all that stuff out there. And if you're out there with your motorhome, they'll even like install all that shit and everything, you know?
Yeah,
So like one of the main things that I put is I put the safety steer on my motorhome as soon as I got it. And basically it's a spring loaded like shock that goes onto your steering system. Like, do you ever notice if you're on the freeway and then boom, you're in the middle of two 18 wheelers, it feels like it feels like your motorhome wants to pull one way?
oh yeah. My
Well,
mom does the driving, so she would know.
But I do feel I call it a pressure. What do I call
like on my motorhome, I used to have that real bad, and I used to have the sway. So I upgraded my sway bars and I put that safety steer on there. And now I could go in between two 18 wheelers just with one hand on the steering wheel. Before, like I used to have to like white knuckle it. Like I used to have to hold on to the steering wheel if two wheelers were passing me up because it would feel like it wanted to like pull me like to their direction.
Remember when we were going down the interstate or 101 down in Pismo, and I'd say I feel that whenever I know when a semi's coming up behind me because I can feel the back end sway. So it
Yeah.
was like a
Yeah,
suction.
that's exactly what it is. That safety steer,
But
I'm
I
telling
haven't felt
you.
it in the RV.
Say it again.
I had a van when I felt that, but since we've had the RV, I haven't felt that pull
Oh,
when the
okay.
semi's coming up.
Yeah, it's just like too, like like towing. Like when you tow, you always want to keep your load like on the axles of the trailer.
Yeah.
You never
We
want to.
actually got a really nice deal on my mom's RV. It's a 30 footer and she paid 10 G's for it. And The engine was like super clean. It's a 90,
40,000,
what year is it? 95?
95.
And with only 43,000 original miles on it.
Oh,
Like
that's
we
great.
totally scored on it. Like God totally blessed us with this.
But the backside of it being that is everything's original, so I knew things would start breaking down through the years.
What's the
And
make of it?
we lost our generator, we lost
It's
the
a
oven,
1995 Ford Mini Winnie
350.
350.
Have you? I mean, is it hard to like find like replacement parts for it? Have you had
They're
trouble doing that?
discontinued.
No, well, no, he means like under the engine.
Oh,
Actually, because the people who actually owned the RV before us took really good care of it. That everything is still original under the hood.
No, see that's cool. See, that's the cool thing about like Winnebago, right? So Winnebago, they have their own factory, and Winnebago makes 95% of everything they put on their motorhomes, meaning their own cabinets inside, their own like everything. So the cool thing about Winnebago, like say one of your outside side storage doors got fucked up or whatever like that, you can actually open it and there's a number, a serial number
The
on all the
serial.
parts on Winnebago, and you can actually call and get a whole replacement, the exact color replacement, everything for that part that you need, which is cool
Nice. Never knew
because
that.
because it's hard sometimes to find um replacement parts. And don't ever, like I'm gonna tell you right now, don't ever buy fucking parts from that Camping World bullshit, because
Uh-huh.
if you do go to Camping World, look up what you want to buy and then go on fucking Amazon. It's $100 cheaper for the exact same part.
Wow. Yeah. I try not to buy corporate. I try to stick to local businesses and support the mom and pop places.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the dude that does work on my motorhome. Him and his wife, they actually do it. They come out and detail my and wax it and buff it, like everything. Like I have a service with them. Every 3 months they come and service my motorhome. Like they put a sealant
Nice.
on it and come and, you know what I mean, wash it and buff it and everything like that, because you have to stay on it out here because of the sun, you know?
Yeah.
up here it's the mold.
Yeah,
Like
up here it's the mold.
that's a big thing. Like if do you have any truck stops near where you're at right now?
Um,
Not on
the
101,
nearest truck stop is Medford.
I-5.
All the truck stops are on I-5 throughout Oregon.
Well, if you get a chance next time, go over there to the truck stop, and I believe it's like $40. You don't even get out of your motorhome. You pull it through the 18-wheeler car wash thing. They spray it down. A bunch of dudes come on and start scrubbing it down. But when you pull out, they have this mist and it's a sealant, and it's really good, like for your roof and shit like that. Like you should always, like now that it's gonna be summer, maybe try to look at try to find an RV guy to do all your lap seal, to redo all your lap seal on your roof.
We we have a mechanic um in Central Point, which is like right next there, right next door to Medford. Um, the people that used to own the RV, that was their mechanic, and since they were familiar with the RV, we decided to just stay with them. So, like when we have any problems or issues with the RV, we actually have to drive it all the way over to Medford to have it serviced.
Yeah.
And the mechanics there are like fucking awesome
Oh, that's cool.
because it's I won't trust a corporate mechanic place because, well, they're all about fucking one. My dad was a mechanic, so I know the tricks and stuff. So, but I hate to cut the conversation short, but I have a doctor's appointment at 2:30, and I gotta take care of my dogs and then hit the road to get to it and stuff. And but I will for sure be back on in a little bit after my appointment and cooking some hot wings and shit. So
There you go. Let me see if I can. I'll see my dog's in the pool. I think he's swimming. Oh, watch. What are you barking at?
I got
Watch.
two and nine.
Check them out. Watch.
Mama. And dogs in the swim pool. That's so cool. That is so cute. Spencer likes to go roll in the sand and waves when we take him down to Pismo Beach. but
He likes hanging. She likes.
my dogs love, except for my female, she don't like the water, but
Oh, well.
they got to swim up there in the Grand Tetons, Glacier National, Yellowstone. We let them swim in a lot of places.
Yeah. He. She. My girl Doja. That dog. She loves like the water. Like
Yeah,
when it's time to give her a bath or whatever. Like you just tell her bath and like she'll go in there and jump in the bath.
yeah.
You know.
Uh-oh. But let me hop off here, you guys,
For
and we'll
sure.
talk here shortly. And thank you for let me do this live stream stuff, you guys.
I'll jump
It's
on.
fun.
Let me know. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jang.
Yeah,
So, uh,
get the
I'll,
win.
I'll get the notification. I'm subscribed to you, and I jump on. Keep you
Yeah,
will you do them?
I need you in your room. Come on, Papa.
So
So
you have a good
everyone have a come on, Papa, in your room.
you have a good day.
So you too, and we'll talk here in a little bit, everyone. Stay
Okay.
blessed, everyone, and stay safe. Signing out.